Hey, what's going on, bub? What's going on? Yeah, you got the title right. You got the title right. God lost the battle between the devil. He lost the battle with the devil. And this is why I say this. We are under a fallen angel system. That's why the world is crazy. If it was a good God running this world, do you think it'd be crazy like this? You can look at the establishment and you can see the establishment, our leaders are the ones that's trolling us into doing bad things and designing the world. Um, the world is fucked up is a design. It ain't just happen like that. And they always want to make it like it's the people's fault. Oh, it's all your fault. You got to feel guilt and all. You ain't do a goddamn thing. All right. You ain't do nothing wrong. Nothing. It was just people, not people, but entities that wanted this land and is so resourceful. They wanted this land. Now, I call the God that you know of Islam, Christianity, all of them. If you they all link together, man. You can go in the Christian church and see a Muslim symbol with the moon, the crescent moon, and the star. That tells you right there that all of it is linked. It goes back into the same person, and that's the fallen angels. All these books was written to honor the fallen angel, the new God, the new landlord. You know what I'm saying? So when you hear, because when I first read the Bible, man, I read the Bible and the Holy Quran, and I went, oh, man, oh my God. When I read the Holy Quran, dude, the Holy Quran is more scarier than a scary movie, a horror movie. I'm sitting up here reading this shit like I felt it in my heart and my soul. I'm like, man, this is not my God. Ain't no God is going to be this. Ain't gonna be good, and but this evil. And the same Revelations in the Bible. I'm reading Revelations like, why you want to destroy people for? For what? Because they won't do what? They want what they won't do. Now, how did the devil get kicked out of heaven? The fallen angels, aka fallen angels. Okay, the devil. Let me give you a timeline. The devil got kicked out of heaven, right? The devil got kicked out of heaven. At the same time, people was acting bad. I guess I'm trying to put the story together to where the devil got kicked out of heaven because he was bad, but was allowed to come to earth and destroy and remodel earth and the people into this slave mentality type of system. And you telling me that I better act good or I'm going to heaven, I'm going to hell? What type of mind fuck is that? Oh, if you don't act good, you go to hell. How? The fallen angel came down here and fucked up everything. This world got fucked up and poisoned when the fallen angels got here. Get that shit straight. They want to blame everything on the people to keep you in guilt mode. It's your fault. It's your fault for living. It's your fault for dying. It's your fault for every fucking thing. No, it's not. You're fucking fault. Quit being fucking feeling guilty. How in the world is it your fault when the tree of life got cut? All the tree of life got cut down. We used to live to 1,000 years old. The trees were so nutrient with vitamins and food. Lunch, dinner, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Eating off the tree. Then we got modified. So let me go back. The fallen angel came so it don't make sense. The fallen angels got kicked out of heaven, then they come down to earth. Then everybody forget what happens after that. Yeah, he came down to earth. For what? If he got kicked out of heaven for being bad, what the fuck he coming down to earth to fuck with God's people for? Do that make sense? No, they made some storytelling ass motherfuckers. This what the fuck had happened. And I don't want you motherfuckers looking at my videos and you fuck around stealing my ideas and you gonna make a video, then you wanna act like it's your idea. No, I mean, whatever. Get the information out there, but give me credit. Life is rigged. Give me credit. This is my channel, Life is Rigged. Okay, anyway, this is what I think will happen. And this is the reason why they hide the flat earth truth. Because when Satan didn't get kicked out of heaven, I don't know where they was at, but they had a war over this land. I don't have no proof. You ain't gonna find this shit in no links. You ain't gonna find everything in some links or a book. You know who write books? People. I can write a book right now. Would you call that knowledge and something you will take in 100%? I mean, we got to get out of this concept. So the fallen angels come down here. No, they fought. Yeah. See, we're 3D, third dimensional. It don't take no big source God to create us. It only takes a fourth dimensional being, just one over, one up, to create a third dimensional reality. And he could be our God. He created us. I can create something right now, a second dimensional being. And to them, I'm their God because I created them. So you peep the concept here? So, what was that movie? Fuck, I forgot that damn movie where I'm gonna make a video on it. Oh, I forgot the name of that movie where they were trying to find these clues about life and somehow they could see the fourth dimensional beings. And it was like in third dimensional and fourth dimensional was like in parallel on top of each other worlds. Like this is third dimensional and fourth dimensional. We can't see none of the fourth dimensional shit, but they walking around doing their own thing. We can't see them because they ain't fourth dimensional. We don't have. It's beyond our eyesight. It's out of our sight of light. We can't see that light. You know what I'm saying? It's fourth dimensional. It's beyond our sight of light. But the devil yeah, and it was in there fighting. Somehow, some way in the movie where you can see the fourth dimension trying to track these fourth dimensional beings down, whoever the reason they was trying to track them down. And somehow they went down to some little place or whatever, and the fourth dimensional beings was fighting. But the people, they looked like ghosts. They looked like ghosts. And they were just walking through shit like third dimensional wasn't shit. Like they was walking through walls, all types of shit, fighting, all types of stuff. And it's kind of symbolic to what I think what happened here, to where it's all about takeover. You know what I'm saying? So the fourth dimensional beings had a war over us just for this land. This land is very resourceful, and they wanted it. I think the devil overtook God and took this land. I don't know if he fell asleep. It's either he fell asleep, deep sleep. Shit, if God fall asleep, he probably can sleep for a million years. You know what I'm saying? That might be a nap to him compared to us, but I don't know. It's either he fell asleep or they lost the war. And I'm swinging more towards he lost the war. I could be wrong, but I'm going to tell you. But neither, I can use common sense and can look and see that we lost the war. Because you know why? The whole system got transformed. When the tree of life was here on the flat earth, the earth is flat. Get that through your head. I'm a truck driver. I drove to New York to California with no goddamn curvature. There's no curvature. It's straight. I know for a fucking fact. And I know for a fact that United States is small as fuck. They make it look so big on the map, like it's huge. Man, I can go to New York to California in 3 fucking days. No, 2 days. Non-stop. 2 days I can go from California, from New York to California in 2 days. When I first did that as a trucker, I was like, dude, America is smaller than what they say it is. It's smaller. They try to make it seem so big so they can fit that in the narrative that the world is big. The world is big. It is. But they broke it up into pieces. And they trying to make it, and they got us on this little piece, and they trying to make it seem like it's still big, but they're using other pieces for other lands and other situations. Now, they showed a map. Do I got that in here? Oh, man, please say you in here. Okay, here we go. All right. So the world, let's say the world is on a flat earth. It's like this, right? This is why they lie about the flat earth. The moon landings didn't happen. When I found out, go research the moon landings and look at how fake ass videos look. They got the string. The astronauts jumping up. You can see the string still, on the string. You can see the string or whatever. I'm like, dog, when I first came across this flat earth shit, I was like, damn, that shit hit me like, what? Get the fuck out of here. Flat earth? But when I found out the moon landings was fake, I just happened to run across the video that the astronauts faked the moon landing. When I seen that shit, I was like, oh shit. So if they didn't go to the moon, that means they didn't take a picture of a real Earth, and the world got to be flat. NASA was created after Admiral Byrd went over the wall of Antarctica, where it was boarded off to where you weren't supposed to go no further than that. He went over it. You can't just fly all the way from Miami all the way there. You run out of gas. So they had to put the airplane on the boat, chilling on the boat, get the boat close. How long it takes for the boat to get to the edge. Then from that point, the plane take off and fly over the wall. And that was a great technique. You save gas, you at the starting point, you can go deep up in beyond the South Pole, and that's exactly what they did. And they found animals, they found water, lakes. They found like living things like over here. We think it's all ice. Cool. All right. So Admiral Byrd in 1948, he went over to it was U.S. sponsored military trip. So he went over there, right? Freaked out. Don't you know when he was over there, it's higher civilizations stay over there. Yes. On the other side of the pole. When he went over there, his plane got taken over by UFOs. Yes. UFOs, motherfucker. Yes. You heard it right. They came through his speaker system and said, relax, we got you. We just going to land you and we're going to have you come in and talk. The fuck? I wish I would experience some shit like that's some shit. Nobody can ever top that shit. Like, bro, you experience something like that, bro, you in the high league. So they landed his ship. It was an airplane. They took control, all his controls on his ship, a UFO. Landed that guy straight down, just like this. Not landing like that. Landed that motherfucker just like that. They got out. He described them as tall whites. The tall whites. They went in there and discussed some shit according to his book. He went in there and talked to some shit, and he talked to them, and the council of whatever fucking world land it was at, they watching us. They said that you're using our nuclear. We're keeping an eye on y'all nuclear. We don't like the fact that y'all have nuclear weapons. Blah blah blah. This and this and that. All right, cool. Boom, 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 boom. Whatever. Neither here or there. I don't trust them motherfuckers either, because if this whole land was Earth, it was ours. Who are you? You over there act like you're somebody good, and they cut down the tree of life and did all this. We in slavery right now, but I don't trust them either. I don't trust them good. If it was a true story or not, whoever he talked to, I don't trust them motherfuckers either. Whatever. But anyway, bam. Proof that is a whole continent. Like biggest Africa, on the other side of the South Pole, where it's cut off at to where you can't go nowhere. Armed guards all around here. If you go past that, if you come close to this point, they got buffers. So you come like 2 miles up to this point, they got people with guns. They will shoot you now and kill you. You do not supposed to go beyond the Antarctica, South Pole. You do not supposed to go there. They will kill you. They are trained to kill you on sight. No ask questions, no talks. Just shoot your ass, kill your ass. Because they're not supposed to let that information get out. Anyway, that's why I think America first found out. This was in the 40s, 1940s. Even though it was a debate to where, flat Earth, round Earth, flat Earth. They always had this debate all the way up to this point. But that right there, at that point, it wasn't etched in stone yet as far as Americans. So after they found out it was other land and all that, so I guess them motherfuckers let United States in. Like, fuck it. You found this, blah, 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 blah. We've been watching y'all, blah, 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 blah. This is all speculations. This part right here is speculation. I think they was like, all right, whatever. We let you in on some technology, blah, blah, blah. Do this, do that, blah, 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 blah. Because in 1948, after Admiral Byrd went over there, over the Great Wall, they showed it in Games of Thrones, where it was climbing that wall, and it was the biggest wall. Nobody never got beyond that wall. And once they got up there, they saw other land, other livings, and other things in the Games of Thrones. So I know they know this shit. They be putting that shit in movies and all types of shit. They be leaking that shit out. They know we dumbed down. We ain't gonna get it. You ain't gonna get it. I am. So after Admiral Byrd came back with his report and said it had a sit down with the higher civilizations that was beyond the motherfucking South Pole, you know, and then Admiral Byrd started doing interviews and shit. And he did one interview. And they shut him up after that, drugged him up. You ain't heard a word after that. This is what I heard. Now, after that one interview, I think he did a couple, but after that, like that big last main interview, it was on YouTube. You can pull this shit up. That shit in black and white like a motherfucker. He telling you he went over the other side of the continent. But anyway, they drugged his ass up. They kept his ass. They ain't talking about they kept his ass. They drug his ass up. What the fuck is he coming over here for? These niggas goofy. You know, they be sending agents and shit. They be trying to throw you off and shit. You know, I already know how all that shit go. But anyway, they in this year when they found out they had more continents. We didn't know. We didn't know we had a dome going over the world. Yes, a dome. A dome. I know this is I know this is too much information for you. We have a dome going over. You can't go to space, motherfucker. Where astronauts take off, they take off with they fraud NASA's and they go fly on the other side and come back down and land. They act like they're going in space. Anyway, another story, man. This shit is a circus. But anyway, so after they found out Admiral Byrd found other lands and he had his chit chat with the higher civilizations or whatever. Oh, hell no. The next year, they signed the treaty, the Antarctica Treaty. Nobody can go to Antarctica. All the world leaders agreed. Our Antarctica is off limits. Why? It's vegetation, it's land, it's all types of other shit. Why you want to cut it off? Because they don't want you to know it's other lands. We on the flat earth. Where my phone at? I'm about to show you. This is deep as fuck, dog. I'm going to tell you. It takes a while for this shit soaks in, dude. It took a while. This shit slaps you in the face with like a bag of nickels. This shit hit you like boom. When I found out that shit, all this shit, like it was like something slapped the shit out. I'm like, dude, are you fucking serious? But anyway, let me show you. Where are you? This is funny. You ain't gonna believe this shit though. Hold on. This is your leaders. Look at that. Yeah. That's actually from Star Trek. But yeah, that's how they look, really. They're reptilians. They ugly as fuck. They some good They created us. They created us. That's why we mimic a reptilian. You got the little fins in the middle. Oh, let me go this way. You know, a little boop. A little boop boop. See, the bone go down line like that, come up like that. You got this in the middle. Reptilian. Reptilian part of the brain. They modified us so they can rig us so they can do their little fuckery. But anyway, they went out after Admiral Byrd had found the other continent. Next year, NASA was created. NASA, of all people, created. So, and they signed the peace treaty. You cannot go over to Antarctica at all. Same year, NASA was discovered. Because they said, we can't let people find out about this extra land out here. So we have to throw them off. Create an agency called NASA that's running to this day. It was created because of the Antarctica Treaty. Coincidence, huh? And we're gonna fake a moon landing and take pictures of the Earth and use fake pictures to make people think that the Earth is round like a ball, which don't make no motherfucking sense. How do the water stay in? You upside down, you on this part of the globe. How did the water stay from not dropping all the way down? I could tear that flat Earth shit up. I can tear it up. Put me on camera and put me on live TV. Get your scientists, your lawyers, get anybody you want to get. And I'll rip their asses apart to prove that flat Earth exists. It's pimps and hoes out here. You a hoe. Getting sweet talked. That's it. Lies. Lies. If they lie to you, They don't have to make you do physical. They don't have to physically make you do something. If they lie to you and get you to start your engine and go in that direction and do what they want you to do, that's less work for them. A lie is powerful. A lie can get you to do something. They don't even have to use no effort. They just lie to you. Go over there because it's gold over there. He wants you to go over there anyway. He don't got to force you, whip you. You just lie, say some gold over there. You were going over there. Anyway, so the Antarctica Treaty was formed. NASA was formed. All this shit since Admiral Byrd. This is history. That proved it went up and flew over the wall that was designed to keep us in. It's a wall. I'm about to show you. It's kind of spooky. I ain't gonna even lie to you. And look at all these Illuminati cards. That's another video I'm gonna do. Here go the wall. Look, it even says it on here. Look, NASA was created the same year as the Antarctic Treaty. Look at that. I hope I don't say it backwards. But that green writing says that's the wall right there. They had to fly out right. They had to get their boat going right there. Then they had to get the plane and fly over. It wasn't meant for us to know this. It ain't no brainwashing. It ain't no brainwashing. I don't know what part you talking about. But anyway, what I was saying is NASA was created the same year as the Antarctic Treaty after Admiral Byrd. After Admiral Byrd went over and flew over the Great Wall, they said, "Oh no, we can't get this shit. We can't let this shit get out." So they created NASA and the Antarctic Treaty to keep people from going to that. Now, why they don't want people going to Antarctica? Why? Why did they do that? And I'm gonna say because they wanted to cover it up. So you have a fake moon landing to throw you off, make you think it's a globe Earth, so you won't know that it's more land beyond South. To keep people from knowing, it's people that love to explore. They got money. They climb mountains. They do all types of shit. They had to make this treaty to stop people. Don't even think about exploring Antarctica, because you're gonna fuck around and find some new land. You're gonna find some shit you ain't supposed to find. So that's why they did it like that. So the flat Earth theory of the situation, the flat Earth theory is true. The moon landings is fake. All the pictures you see on NASA is CGI, fake computerized pictures. Ain't no motherfucking ball Earth. The motherfucking pictures is more realer than a food stamp or a dollar bill. It ain't real. But anyway, the flat Earth. So let's say you got beyond that point. All right, it is a flat Earth, and this is not the reason why they lied about flat Earth. That was one of the reasons why they lied about there is a flat Earth. You know why people think it's a flat? Some people think it's a flat Earth. Well, no, none of y'all think it's a flat Earth because of these reasons. I'm the only person. I ain't never heard nobody else say this, but flat Earth was a scam. I mean, the globe Earth was a scam ever since it started off as a rumor. The globe Earth started off as a rumor. The flat Earth was already established as a flat Earth, and a whole group of people kind of were like, "No, it's a globe Earth." It started off as a rumor. But anyway, the Earth is flat. Bam. So why are they trying to hide it so bad? They try to hide flat Earth so bad because the whole Earth is flat. The whole earth is flat. The whole earth is flat. And the reason why they said it was a globe, so you won't put the clues together and the pieces together, because Atlantis was the whole earth. Is the whole earth. Well, not no more. They broke it into so many pieces. It's like having a cookie and you cut it in half and you move that part over here and you make that Africa. You take a little piece of the cookie right here, move that up. That's New York, Cali, whatever. Like, well, not Cali, but Australia, whatever you want to call it. They just took a cookie. Our earth was like a one flat earth with the tree of life in the middle. The fallen angels, when they won the war, they cut down the tree of life. The main one that comes out the middle, the center, and all the little ones that was going all the way around. The fuck? So, of course it makes sense. Flat earth, tree of life in the middle. We used to live for 1,000 years, eating off the fruits and the vitamins was so potent, it was power. People was easily living to 1,000 years. They could do magical things. We could communicate without even talking. We didn't even have mouths. We didn't have mouths. What the hell I'm talking about? We communicated without even talking. We were spiritually like tight. Avatar is the best movie. They mocking us. Avatar is nothing but the black people on his native land. The white man came, the sky people came, the fallen angels, who, well, they was hybrids. Because they ain't do nothing. Fallen angel ain't do nothing but have sex with a black woman and created the white race. That's why white people have half of everything we have. Half of melanin, half of all the things we have. They got half. All the things we have, they got half. Because they took half of ours from the black woman and half of the fallen angels. That's why some of the other half that they have, this is why they have, this is why they rule, because they have royalty. They got one half of the fallen angel. They hybrids. And they got one half of the natives. They got created from us. Then they moved them to the Caucasus Mountains so they can grow up and go through training and read up and educate themselves, get weapons. The fallen angels was helping them with the technology to overthrow the whole world and take over the whole world. See, they was in the Caucasus Mountains. We was chilling and living our lives oblivious to the fact that what they was training to take over the world. And once they was ready, like your dinner's ready, and the bing, the buzzer go bing, let's go. They come out the cages. All right, we got their army together, got everything together. They was beyond our technology. That's how it was taken. That's fallen angel technology. That was the lead of starting this fallen angel system we in right now. It's the fallen angels. They fucking animals. They cannibals. They're nothing good about them. They all wrong. They all do things. They kill. They steal. What'd you think? If the fallen angels stole this world, they make a baby, a hybrid baby, which got half of everything what they have in them. Who the fuck you think they gonna do? If the fallen angels stole this world, they got the white man taking over the world. They took over the world. That's fallen angels. The white people are hybrids. of the fallen angels. One half fallen angel, one half black woman. They come from, the Bible, they come from the heavens and took them as wives. Who do you think who the wives was? It was black women. We was the original people. We was green at that time. That's a whole nother story. Man, this shit is so fucking deep, man. God damn. But anyway, they took the fallen angels, tree of life, right here. This the world. I'm just showing it to you this way on the flat world on a flat disc. Tree of life in the middle right here. I can see my street theater people walking around doing their thing. When you start talking like this, people start coming up. This starts, coming around shit. But this is the tree of life in the middle. Got a couple of little ones. Pyramids. Don't forget about the pyramids. They cut down when the fallen angel got down here. He said, "Oh hell no, y'all motherfuckers living like gods. We can't have this shit because this our land now, and y'all gotta get modified to my liking. Ain't nothing but a new landlord. He come and renovate the whole house how he wanted to have it. He cut down the tree of life, created codes for these trees. These trees ain't even fucking real trees. They've been dumbed down to where we won't get that nutrients like we were getting out the trees out the tree of life. You can still get nutrients out of trees, but it's not gonna be nowhere touching the tree of life. So they cut down all the trees, tree of life, that were going all the way up to the gods, to the heavens. Water below and above, water keeping the tree of life healthy, going all the way down to the land. He cut that bitch down. Yeah, it was a time ago, whatever. Yeah, well, yeah, but it really was just the land itself and the system. They don't give a fuck about the resources because this is still to me, in my opinion, a virtual reality type of system, a very high class virtual reality. But anyway, cut down the tree of life. Cut down the tree of life. The fallen angels got down here. Cut down the tree of life. And broken up the land to colonize it. How you gonna colonize a land? There's one piece. How you do it? Tell me how you do it. How do you colonize a land in one piece? So they had to break up the whole land. The whole world was like this, on a flat plane. God could come down, show his face, and he could speak to everybody on a flat plane. If it was a ball, how a guy down here gonna see guys? If he up here talking to people, he don't know. Fuck that globe shit. Is on a flat earth. So tree of life, flat plane earth. Think of it as a cookie. After they tore up the tree of life, they started breaking up the land into little pieces to colonize it. That's what aliens do. They colonize. Natives don't colonize people. Foreigners colonize people. What you think? So, broken up the land like a cookie. Broke this piece off, moved that over there, took this piece. Africa moved it down here. Soon as he was breaking off the pieces, it was filling in with water. Because on the outer we had the land like this, and the water was on the outer skirts. And we had little land, we had water inside too, but the majority of the water was on the outer skirts. Tree of life on a flat plane, broken off. They broke it off. New York looked like it been broken off from Africa. It fits like a puzzle. Move it together and it fits like a puzzle. New York and Africa, broken off. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Somebody came, broke somebody came. The fallen angels came. Not only they took the tree of life, chopped down all the tree of life. So that's why we only live to 100. If you lucky, 100 years old. So you can keep respitting and coming back down here. That's another story about the soul recycling contract thingy they got going on. Tree of life in the middle on a flat plane, broken off. They broke off the land like it was a jigsaw puzzle. Slice, move that over there, move China over here, move the Middle East over there, move Africa over here, move all. As they was moving it, all the water was filling in all in the middle. So now it looked like, this is an island, and this is an island, and this is an island, and this is an island. This is called colonization, folks. We are under the fallen angel system. They broke off the land. That's why they don't want you to know about the flat earth, because you will put the clues together. You got to be a G to put all these clues together. Trust me, a G. You know how hard it was? I'm in my 40s. I'm just now getting to the point to where they broken off the land. I got a clue 20 years ago. This white boy, I was on a temp job working with him. I was on a temp job. And I was like, you know what? I wonder how. I was just speaking out loud. He was a white guy. He was standing right there on the side of me. And I was like, I wonder how God made the land. I ain't know shit then. I was in my blue pill days. Well, nah, I was red pill, but I was still blue pill on some things. But he said, and I could tell when he spoke, my spirit was listening. I was all in. He didn't know how all in I was. I was all in. I was like, damn. This white boy said, how do you think? He said, we. He said, we. Of all things, he said, how you think we split the land up? I said, what? We? What do you mean we? Split what land? Now I know what he's talking about. I was like 20. He was like 20. And I knew he got this, and I know he got this knowledge from his grandfather or something. Ain't no way he could know. He was young like me. Like, he knew this shit. He knew that the fallen angels designed the land, broke the land, and split the land up. He knew that. That was amazing. Some people know this. Them old white people can be racist because they know they are royal to the they are royal to the fallen angels. The devil. They royalty. They get a cakewalk through this motherfucker. Yeah, you see some white people struggling because they are against the system type of white person. They suffer just like the black people. So you see white people struggling, they one of us. They you know what I'm saying? They one of us. They got the heart if their heart is pure, they have the heart of a native. Because the native is pure. That's why we gullible, we nice. We didn't know nothing about war. That's why we lost the war. We didn't know nothing about the war. Everything was ours. We had no fucking conflict. They could come out of nowhere and just whoop, took over this land, new landlord. Chop this tree down, separate this land on a flat land, on a flat earth. And I'm about to show you right now how big this motherfucking world is versus the land we stay in. Oh my God, what can I say? Hold on 1 minute. Come on, man. I hate when shit take all day. Damn, is it in here? Yeah, okay. I wanted that other map. I got that on the Come on, sir. Please be in here. Did not have this ready. All right, so I'm just gonna show you this one. There's two pictures. I got one of them. I wanted to show you the other one. I know I can Google that shit and show you. Okay. Look. On a flat Earth, this is what they did. Hold on. Damn, can I make that shit shrink? Nope, only can make it bigger. Okay. First of all, what's this? That's the UN flag on the flat on UN flag on the flat Earth. Anyway, here go our Earth right here. They got us like this, Antarctica, whatever. And you go further enough, they go another world. That's what the ice walls are. When they had to fly over the ice wall, Admiral Byrd in 1948, he had to fly over the ice wall. This is the ice wall. And when he got to about right here, that's when he started seeing the motherfucking green grass and fucking, he couldn't understand it. Animals, all types of shit. He went to another fucking place. It's a word for it. He went to another district. That's it. Look at all these shows that show you in your face. District 9. We in another, you know what I'm saying? Showing all these districts and shit. Dude, they rubbing it in your fucking face. We're in a movie right now. We're in a district. We're in this district right here. This is Earth. All this used to be Earth. All of this shit. I don't believe that's ice right there, but that's what they got, so we're going to roll with it. All this was Earth. They colonized it. This is another fucking world. This might be Mars or Venus. Our universe is going sideways on the land, not in the sky. It's all fuckery. Let me Google something right quick. Hold on. So, they colonized the world. Buddhist map of the flat Earth. Here we go. This shit sounds spooky as fuck. Okay. So the flat Earth got here.
I won't be stopping for long. Check that out behind me.
Hold on.
You don't know about it? Click back in my channel.
Bear with me. All right. So the fallen angels got here to make us, to sum it up, a recap. Fallen angels won the war or the battle. We got new lease holders. The whole system got changed. We was avataring it up like a motherfucker, living through 1,000 years. Communicate with the leaf. You could talk, communicate with the trees. When you walk by, the trees tremble, just like Avatar. Yes. We live many lives. We only, instead of I don't know why I didn't show it. On the flat Earth, it's just new leaseholders. Instead of 1,000 years, you're gonna live to 100 years. And when you die, we're going to recycle your soul. Not recycle your soul. You never know. When you die, we're going to make you feel guilty about your life. We're going to make you sign soul contracts. They're going to be acting so nice. When you die, you don't trust those people. They're going to send your grandma, all types of people to make you walk down this light tunnel. That's to get back down here. That light tunnel is the moon. The moon is a soul recycling plant. It's a UFO. That's all it is. It moves up. You only see one side of it. It's a satellite / fucking spaceship. Soul recycling plant. So instead of living through 1,000 years, you're gonna do 100, maybe 60 years old. The turnover rate is fast, so you won't figure out the matrix. Once you die, You get tricked back, coming back down here on some guilt shit that you had no control over. They stripped your brain power down to 5%. He modified us after they took the tree of life, cut all the pieces in the land, split it all apart, modified our DNA, gave us junk DNA. You only use 5% of your motherfucking brain. Imagine if you can use 100%. We were gods. We was built to be slaves. We was built for work. What you do in life? You only work. Not for yourself, for some other motherfucker. So therefore, we was built as slaves. Your God, the devil, the fallen angel, gave us 5 senses. Hear, see, taste, smell. You don't need none of this shit in the spiritual world. You don't need this shit. So what is this shit for? This is only good for when we down here. But when we was down here before the fallen angels took it over, we could do magical things. We can see beyond what was in front of us. We didn't really need to smell any fucking thing. We are so fucking physical. There's nothing about us. All that stuff. He gave us ears, eyes, nose, mouth. So we could be stuck. Being a human sucks. If you find out who the fuck you used to be and what you was doing, you find out humans is a fucking slave suit. You don't do shit but work and be poor any fucking way. Everything was free. Now you got to pay for every fucking thing. Or what? How you gonna charge for air, water, all this shit? Because the fallen angel said so. How do you, all you religious motherfuckers, how do you feel guilty about going to heaven or hell? How do you feel guilty about going to hell? If you find out you was modified to only use 5% in your brain, it'll click. Like, bro, you can't judge me for a goddamn thing if you limited my ability to be all of me. So that's a trick. So we've been modified to reptilians in our brain for fight or flight. We never had fight or flight in no motherfucking Atlantis. Well, before it got broken up, because this is Atlantis. Before it got broken up, we didn't have to worry about fight or flight. Where'd that come from? We was peaceful beings. They put that element in us so they can control us. All of your thoughts aren't even yours. They get in your head and everything. Because why? They have a reptilian antenna thing in your brain. They can whisper some shit in your brain and you think it's you saying it. It's not you. They're tricking you. But anyway, the fallen angels chopped down the trees of life, broken up the land, colonized it for slavery, work. This is what we do. We was gods running around, flying around like Peter Pan, flying around. Living to 1,000 years old. The pyramids, traveling from dimension to dimension. Shut all that shit down. They modified us, our bodies, to 5% brain capacity, built for work. What you do here? Work. You don't have no fucking life, no purpose. Your kids ain't yours. You a slave. What you do when you have a kid? What you do? Your kid get taught by the system. You too busy working. They teach your kids. You don't teach your kids shit because you don't know shit. If you do teach your kids something, you're gonna turn around and teach them something you learned from the fallen angels, some slave shit. So having kids here is like abomination. You bring your kids into a slavery situation from the fallen angels. So anyway, the tree of life, the earth is flat. The tree of life got cut down. The land got separated, split it up. I ain't heard that one person. I ain't never heard one motherfucker ever said that on no YouTube or in life, period. They said that the world got split up like a cookie. It was one whole piece. The world was one whole piece. To broken off into many parts. For colonization. Colonization. Natives don't colonize, only foreigners. Remember that. This is outside doings. The fallen angels. Modified our bodies, 5%. Troll you. I'm gonna make another video for the trolling they do. Oh, they saying you having a good day, you walking around, you smiling, they gonna send somebody to make you mad and angry. Because they feed off of anger, fear, all that down low, low end energy. They feed off of you. It's like food, it's food to them. That's why they gotta blow up 9/11 and make everybody all scared. That's like when shit like that happens, that's called Thanksgiving. They feast on us all the time, but when shit like that happens, that's a feast. They feasting. And why do your God always kill our civilizations every so much? It's like a reset button. They love doing this shit. It's like it's called the big feast. Every 100 years or every so long, the whole civilization get destroyed. That's Thanksgiving to them. What the fuck your God created you for? He got to keep destroying you. Why? You created your son and daughter. Do you punish your son and daughter like that? If you do, you a piece of shit. It don't even sound logical. Why would that sound like some devil misworded ass trickery shit? That's the devil wrote that shit to trick you. You know what I'm saying? Quit believing that bullshit. Don't ever live in fear. Don't ever be scared to leave this place. This place is hell. It's a slave place for you. How do we used to be gods and now we're walking around here working a fucking 9 to 5, struggling trying to pay rent or whatever? Not me, but I know other motherfuckers. I see it all the time. Paying hard, can't even pay rent. Struggling. All your problems is all motherfucking physical man-made. Hold on. Man, these motherfuckers want to come on, man. Hurry up. Damn phone. Stupid. So, Sin. Hurry up. Sin. Get up the fuck out of my face. This stupid ass phone. Gotta get another one because it but anyway, people messaging me while I'm doing my live. But I ain't doing no live. You don't hear a chirp. But as soon as you doing something important, they send motherfuckers all up on you and shit. No. But anyway, I gotta close this up. So peace. I gotta make a part 2, man. Motherfuckers calling me and shit. I thought it was gonna end it. It's hot in the ditch. But anyway, man, I gotta make another video, man. This is not gonna cut it. I'm about to break all this shit down because these bastards is not gonna get away with it. Well, they might, but not without me saying anything about it. So peace out, man. Life is rigged. Get at me.